Hello. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little update of what I've done so far with these social pack template that I'm working on. Last video I showed you this part of the animation. And I gave you a little walkthrough of how it works. And we have full customization. We have full customization of the different animations, how it comes in and out, and also we have a whole bunch of different social types. So we have them all here. So if you see any that are missing, I have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Vimeo, email, LinkedIn, Google+, Skype, Flickr, Tumblr, SoundCloud, RSS. I have also a custom. I added a custom one, so in case you want to add your own, you can just do that using the. I would recommend to use the Font Awesome Text font, or none at all. And so what's new is I created also a lower third. And this one we have the options to turn the reflection on or off. And I also included different kinds of animations to come in and out. They're from the camera, away from the camera, left, right, left. Also, I can position the icon either on the left or the right, depending on how you want it. You can customize the color, the top color, the bottom color. You can just remove the bars and just have the text. And you can remove the bar reflection. Also, you can turn the bounce on or off if you don't want that little bounce to happen at the beginning. And I thought in the next video, I was going to do a little tutorial on how I create these little bounces. You see how it kind of bounces right there? Let me undo here so I can, since I have my render. You can see the little bounce happen here. Just a little subtle bounce. So in the next video, I'm going to show a little tutorial on how I create those bounces. What else? Also, as far as the rotate, you can turn on the rotate on X, Y, Z, or have them all on. Let's see what else. Actually, another thing that's new with this, we can position it. We can adjust the scale if you want it to be smaller. We can also position on the Y and on the X. I just have to remove this background because we don't need that right there. So this is all still being worked on. Actually, let's see what else I have. I also have this rotating icon, and all it really does is just rotate, and you can use it for whatever you want, and you can control how many times it turns, and you can make it as long as you want, and you can rotate on the X, the Y, and the Z, or just turn whatever one you want. And you can also, choose any icon that you want, choose the color. You can also scale it, and you can also position it wherever you want. So this is good if you want to make a little bug or something like this that I created, just to show you a little sample. You can see the Twitter here in the corner. It just keeps rotating, and you can control the speed by how many times it turns. So that's one thing. Same thing, this one also has all the different social icons that you might need. If any are missing from here, just please let me know. And I also created a transition. This one I thought came out pretty cool. So we can control the transition, and I added different kinds of animations for that. Let me select it. There you go. And we can go from top to bottom. So if you wanted to just go across the screen from top to bottom, we can do that. We can also turn the rotate on or off if you don't want to rotate. Add a little flare behind it just to kind of cover up the edge of the wipe. And I think I'm going to add next is a way to control the size of this scale of the icons if you want to make it smaller. I try to cover up the whole screen, but since I have the flare, I really don't have to do that anymore. So I'm going to give a control to control the size of that. You got top to bottom, bottom to top, left to right, left to right. We have right to left. We also have far to near, so if you wanted to start far away, you kind of zoom in towards the camera, I can do that. And we also have near to far. So if you want to start up close and then go far away. We also have diagonals. So we have diagonal from the left top, from the right bottom, from the right top, and from the left bottom. And you can also turn on the depth of field, and we can also turn off the flare. If you don't want that flare in the background, you can turn that off if you want. And also I'm creating right now, I just started working on, disable this for now. I also began to work on this background, and I've just started playing around. I want to do something really funky, something really fun. You can customize the color of this and then to customize the color background. And I'm going to have it do different kinds of things. Just or something if you want to put a video on top or some graphic or some text. I'm just going to play around with this. And pretty much what I wanted to know and get some feedback is out of all these things you've seen here, what do you like? So I can make some tutorials. I thought I had some really cool things I created here. So I thought if there's anything here you would like to learn how I made, I would love to share and create a tutorial for you. And my second question is if there's anything missing here that you would like added to this social pack. So I'm going to continue working and adding more elements and more pieces to this social pack. But if there's anything specific that you see missing, please let me know in the comments below or just send me an email. And let me know what you think. Hopefully you like what I'm working on so far. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And have an amazing day.